Da, 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 we fight, we strive. Da, 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 da. Hey, Nameless Honor, that's a dope song. I think that's the name of it. Nameless Faces, no, oh my god. Either way, it's a dope song.
All awake now? Great. Let's go see some.
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Wait till you grow a bit more.
Look at you being.
Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where I'm going.
Da, 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 we fight, we strive. Da, 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 da. Hey, Nameless Honor, that's a dope song. I think that's the name of it. Nameless Faces, no, oh my god. Either way, it's a dope song.
Found you.
Yo, what up, cuzzo?
That?
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
It's you.
I knew it was you.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection.
Wait, hold on, is Savini actually Mem?
Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time?
Oh my
At
god,
least
is my
brush
theory
yourself off
correct?
before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid
Come on, that
anymore.
has to
You're the
cement
only
it.
one who still
Savini
treats
is
me like
Mem.
one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
I'm the galactic baseballer. Yeah.
Today, she's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Hell yeah, dude.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease. Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Hit or miss. I guess I never miss.
All the kids
Hey.
would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo.
I don't know, Devil sounds kind of awesome. I probably shouldn't say that out loud because I don't know what that even means.
If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards.
Yeah, what he said.
Now, where did we hide those?
Oh my god.
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
This place is beautiful.
Time must be keeping them safe for us.
There's optional objectives. You know what? I don't feel like it.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers.
Oh my god, you rebels.
Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right.
Remain silent.
Oh, giving me this silent treatment? How cruel.
Yes.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
Let's try the roof.
Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever. Worth a shot, right?
Sure.
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I bet.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
Nice place you got here. Ooh, oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of nature. Yo, what up, Sarini? How's it going?
The girl before you carries an air of mystery, her secrets elusive, yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm.
Yeah, she has to be Mem.
You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Hey, what are you doing? Please be careful.
I'm a rebel. I do what I
I'm
want.
just a small-time diviner. I can't turn back time if something happens.
I'll be fine. I'm the galactic baseballer.
They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Who knows?
Here they are, the oracle cards.
Looks like he won.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
Alien messages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nobody may so to the stamp paw print.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
I do what I want. I'm a rebel.
Ah, I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Remembrance Maze?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Well, I'm curious, how big is this place? Oh, it's not that big, actually. Suspicious.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little.
Yeah, I forgot.
All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go. Pretty sure this is it. Should be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
Ah. Remembrance Maze, where does this take
Once you
us?
get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling, the Remembrance Maze.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
I mean, you are pretty tall.
Maybe
Like,
worry
really
more about
tall.
whether
Have
the
you
fairies
seen
will
yourself?
Let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
My Trailblazer profile should get me in, right?
Trailblazer profile? What's that?
I'm a chuny. I make up
Regardless, how
words
about we
all the
try getting
time.
through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty, as always.
Oh,
Looks like it's just us now.
excuse me.
Care to finish
Why am
that
I yawning?
chat?
It's only 1 in the afternoon.
To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning. Oh, just a girl's intuition. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing... Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Talk to Mem.
We were still kids back then.
What do you mean, talk to Mem?
Wait a minute. Are you? Look who it is! Reenie and Snowy!
That is not Mem. That's Fem.
Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Reenie. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the
Haley
maze.
Mem.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Dolly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how could you, Snowy? You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did!
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards! Right. The chief asked us to get those.
The chief? You have a chief?
Chief? You mean Dolly-mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone!
Oh god.
Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
I'll be fine. Hopefully.
Chief! Reenie and Snowy have returned!
Yo, what up, Cuzzo?
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow?
Oh,
In
you're one of those
memory's
rhyming
maze
types.
Depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Now that's poetry.
Right? Though Dolly-mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
As I've written? Yeah, this is the
My
book.
book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
Now that's the heroic spirit.
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own.
That is true.
Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
At least we'll know which way to run.
Not the most optimistic take, but I see your point. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us.
Turn to the first page of Oracle cards. Oh boy, there's a lot.
Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving
Oh my God,
all
a Galaya.
destinies into golden silk that flows toward the most brilliant, magnificent future.
The dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth. Such high standing. I doubt someone like me could ever reach it.
The Gatekeeper.
This is the Gatekeeper, who
Tri-
guides people
Tribi,
to their true path
Brienne,
among
and
myriad passages.
Trina,
We have
I forgot for a
surrendered
sec.
our countless senses,
The
dedicating
trio.
ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
The Ruler.
The ruler
Is it mighty?
stands
Mighty!
for discipline, authority, and glory, but frequently also points to isolation and warfare.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone. He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? Stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
The Traveler.
Ah, the Traveler.
Cypher!
Our little trickster, always hiding behind other cards, disguising itself.
Rest in peace,
What a
Final.
rare
Rest in
catch.
peace, Cypher.
Over here!
I'm really sorry for skipping you.
Or perhaps here!
Okay, can I just say, I will.
Gotcha. You'll have to be quicker than that.
Can I just say, I will never get tired of Cypher's
That
voice.
teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely only a master of mischief could pick up this card.
Check the other cards. Look at the second page. The Servant.
This card,
Catharus!
the Servant, is surprisingly light.
That's
bearing
Amphoreus'
the
character.
Cool scent of
Changed my
antler
mind.
flowers, just like starlight. It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind struggles, sadness, and loss.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they destined to bloom only in death's embrace?
It sounds so solemn, yet tinged with an inescapable sorrow.
The Healer.
The humble healer
It's
may
Hyacinth.
seem gentle in hue, but its courage matches any other.
You're a really crack
strong
healer.
enough to melt even the
Like,
coldest
seriously, the amount of
ice.
healing you give is
I
insane.
will do my best to help you mend all fractures and let sunlight shine on every corner of the world.
I'm so glad I pulled for you.
Make a pinky promise with me. No more going back on your word.
Oh god, I really gotta stretch my legs.
Hey, this card really speaks to me. It makes me want to protect as much as I possibly can. Still, protecting everything, everywhere, seems like a dream. What amazing power would you need for that?
Last one, the scholar.
Behold the scholar,
Anaxa!
bearer of many names, the grand magician, the great performer, the eye of wisdom, and the defiler of Circes.
Oh, there's just one card. With all those titles, I was expecting a whole deck.
A dromus draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough to best summarize my true nature.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone? It's almost as if it knows what we're about to say.
Alright, let's proceed on. Finance Oracle cards.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only Oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
No.
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer. This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like his father, to become a hunter.
Kind of hungry.
Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps.
What's this?
Aglaya,
What you see
Treeby,
are futures
Anaxa.
written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes,
Mighty!
fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path. And learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Listen to the echoes. Well, might as well do that.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crawling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins. Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again, in the Sea of Flowers where the West Wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy, because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Casheris, Cypher, Hyacinth!
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Huh. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or 2. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy? Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Damn.
Ouch!
Damn.
Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
We jump in and fit right into the convo.
Doesn't sound like an easy task. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Oh. Anaxa! What's your wish?
My student. Must we go over this again?
Yes, what is your wish?
Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just
Narcissistic.
daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan?
Careful, that's your future teacher you're talking about.
That's something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
One more mighty!
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking such juvenile questions about wishes.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone?
That's just how he is.
No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right?
They're half naked. You'll be the kind of friends who think nothing of sitting shoulder to shoulder in a hot bath.
Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
Yes.
What are you mumbling to yourself now?
He's talking
Whatever.
about stuff.
The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Finan,
Did you actually
look...
die from that blow?
Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost.
No thoughts, head empty.
My wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Respectable.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal.
And I love it!
Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
Yo, Sarini.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphoreus? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
This calamity is what set you on your journey.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Aedes Elysiae?
I don't know. Us?
Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I
why
can't
am I
ignore the
yawning
sense
so
that
much? It's
something
only
is calling me,
1:42 in the afternoon.
bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Oh, what the heck?
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
That's
What's going
bad.
on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight could shield us.
You mean Aedes Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
Yes.
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village.
Is this calamity a Titan's doing?
Are we facing the 3 Titans of Calamity?
This is beyond any Titan, beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can.
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only 2 who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
They hear saving the maze, listen to your heart. Protect those who must be protected.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Aedes Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Ooh, that went hard.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world.
but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered, yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now, aren't you, great hero from the future?
She knows.
Oh, deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Are you here just to spoil the story?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his first step on the path to deliverance. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began.
Did we tell Cyrene that she ends up perishing?
Then you'll see why his dream
I don't want to spoil it.
was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
Oh, what the heck? Wow, this is unexpected. Does look awesome,
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be. Are you talking to me?
I don't want to die. Weren't we best friends forever?
No. That ribbon.
Oh, is this Cyrene?
Livia.
Oh, never mind. Who's Livia again? I completely forgot.
I should have known.
Save us. Save us.
Well, rip you. Yep, rip you, man.
Please. No. Stop. Please stop. Olivia, I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all...
Excuse me.
Why is this happening?
Damn, props to the voice actor.
When the black tide arrived,
Damn,
the
prop to
Weaver
Finon's
boy
voice
found
actor.
resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. in the far-off future, the land of Amphoreus would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved. His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to do all that was within his power to save those who needed saving. Those words his friend spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphoreus.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
Act 2, Trial. God damn, how long have I been recording? An hour and 45 minutes.
The abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now,
I'm telling you, I gotta get used to that. Did the new VA.
Immersive drama unfolds.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
What is this man doing right here?
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Kremnos, Mighty Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Me? With him? Don't joke around like that. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
Okay.
What's going on? Did
That
he
dude
just
in the
say
background.
Cyrene's studying here?
Wait, yeah.
But how is that possible? Wasn't she? Hmm? Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
Amazing.
Oh no.
Talantin may have
Don't
fallen,
tell me
but
I have
their
to do a
scales
puzzle.
remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement.
Ah, I see.
But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Yep, the test of...
Now this
I forgot
is
the
a
name.
tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that signifies so much? Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
Deliver card, the blade you carry a heart of steel. About to deliver a card.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphoreus' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This card. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to
Irene.
see you all again. Lady Trinan, Finan, and... hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
How?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
I'm just gonna
Cyrene?
say yes.
This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there.
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry, you already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Siliciae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Membrance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer?
Wait, me?
How about it? Can you help us?
Why me?
Of course. After all, you're what we aspire to.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory, for their sake. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
We can be heroes. Remember the path to become the hero of tomorrow.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes.
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's a deal.
The scales, they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
Interesting.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment, for the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ide Siliciae, the nameless hero.
Nice. Nice.
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales, hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier, and if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation.
Aglaya,
Just
Hyacinth.
as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Yes.
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphoreus.
You must see now how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
Yeah, no duh. Whose memories are these?
Patience. We're approaching the final act. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova. Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talenton as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know.
Oh, I just realized the figure is like
join,
going across the board.
others leave. While flame chasers
there's memory of ID Delici.
light forward through the long night. Ah, come. Your seat awaits. After 13
Oh my god. Excuse me, sorry.
Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
What is happening?
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing.
Oh.
So, in the
Oh my
end,
god.
the black tide still swallowed everything.
Oh my god, dude. This would make a great thumbnail. Also, it's been like 2 hours since I started recording. I might actually have to split this into 2 parts.
The West stands protected by mighty Skrymnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphoreus.
Well,
Only
Amphoreus.
leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan. We set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphoreus' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I wish I could
know.
say.
We haven't had any other choice except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest. After which, we shall all face oblivion. Or embark on one final, grand journey.
Act 3, return. Please tell me this is the last act. Oh, Onyx.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. Amphoreus does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised,
and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lady, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials.
I still don't understand, like,
as well
whose memories
as
are
the
these?
terminus
This
that
has never
the
happened. I was
old
there
Visa
for Oryx.
has been
I'm the one
hurtling
that
towards
claimed the
their
core flame,
entire
Oryx's
life.
core flame.
Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called Deliverer is nothing more than Amphoreus' own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree.
Could it be that we're in some sort of like time
Please,
cycle?
esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent
Hold on, what if like we
times.
completed? What if like before like we arrived to this world that the flame chase journey is already completed like before, and like this is the memories we're looking at right now is like how the flame chase journey went before the actual express arrived. Like what if we're in some sort of like loop that the flame chase journey is just gonna keep going on and on?
The future revealed by the Titan.
Just what will we see?
The future revealed.
Just what?
Enter the end of destiny. Back here.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
Oh my god, the ice particle.
My journey to the Aranova. Enough talk. Go.
Now there's no excuse for beyond the era Nova. Make the era.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
We said that back
This
at the
will
beginning.
be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Haven't I seen this before?
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times.
Oh my god, was I right? Is this actually like some sort of time loop?
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle.
Oh my god, I was right! It's just that explains like the difference in memories. Like it's all just a loop.
Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame chase journey, and the cycles of Amphoreus. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Holy crap, I was actually right. So the flame chase journey has just kept being being completed over and over again. How much did you say? 33 million times?
Not a single soul to be seen.
Oh my
So
god,
this
that
is how the
explains
vortex
why
locks at the
Amphoreus
end
is
of
just
days.
an infinity symbol. It's never ending. Holy crap.
Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here. So, in the end you succeeded. Executioner.
Executioner? Hello?
Castros, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the surging of the River of Souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
I hear them. The dead hail you. They're prepared. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you leads to light and eternal flames.
The executioner. The second time they mentioned that.
There's water everywhere.
Yo, Cypher!
This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy. Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise. Yikes. Nobody from Dolos could stand this.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals. I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let
There you go.
me become
There it is
the
again,
first
the executioner.
wind of your new world.
Just shut up and get out of here!
Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together, let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out? Scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart. Go. Leave this to me. If the black tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Okay, who the heck is the executioner? Oh my god, just a lot of these things. Little Ika.
Hey, little one. Are you scared? As brave as Hyacinth. Stay close, little Ika. What? No, not you two. I see. I won't squander your kindness. Your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me. Well, now there's one last thing I need to do before the Era Nova. Come, Executioner. Let this patch of clear sky show me where to strike.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
So even the future revealed by the Titans may not come to pass.
The Era Nova. This unrivaled masterpiece. I have no regrets now that I'm entrusted to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Who the heck is that?
Treeby, look. We made it to the vortex. That prophesied future. The flower field.
Oh, okay, I got thrown off. I swore his hair was a different color, so I got confused.
We're so close.
Like it looked red for a second.
You can't speak anymore. Please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
One more.
The vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans. Looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
Well, all the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Of course. How could I forget that?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
Yeah, and every single occurrence, I don't know if it's at the center, but there's also there's also this executioner.
You really
Hi, Lygus.
think you're
What are you hiding?
prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Show me the final memory.
Very well.
I'm ready.
As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze,
Talk about fully.
you can make Amphoreus' frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphoreus.
Yeah, this is a moment. This is what was about to happen before Lygus stopped us. But like, I wouldn't say stopped, you more like paused to show us like these memories.
The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. She is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, she has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphoreus. And this time, under her guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphoreus? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one
what
far
the heck?
more fitting. Please put your hands together and give
Back
a
here.
rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important
Oh,
actor
come
now
on!
stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
Is... Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this the executioner?
In the end, you succeed, executioner.
It is!
With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
Oh god, we're gonna fight this thing?
Time has come to once again start everything.
Trickier to crack.
Alright, time to take this thing down.
Time for a buzz. At this speed, too slow.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here,
Go, Jiao Qiu.
why not have a meal?
I got the Acheron team ready.
Turn up the heat.
I weep for the departed.
Acheron, go!
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Oh god.
This world is a bomb.
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Slice like a good brew, my friends.
Go, Gallagher.
Indulge yourself.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
1-1K, not bad.
Time for a buzz.
Yo, Civil. No, it's oh
Better
wait,
to
never
make
mind.
no move than wait for your move.
You know what?
Let's
Put a blast.
cease it.
Ow! That hurt. Alright, calm down, everyone.
Be the blazing sun. Even if all creation burns to ash.
Let's kick things off.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
So this guy has been appearing in every cycle.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Time for a buzz.
Let the enemy strike first, and then kill. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here,
Go again, Jocho.
why not have
But
a
not
meal
go again.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion?
More enemies.
I'm just gonna do the basic.
Better to make no move than wait for your move.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Ow, that hurts.
This combat needs optimizing.
You know what? I'm glad I waited.
At this speed, too slow.
Let's kick things off with you. Slice like a good brew, my friends.
Oh crap, I probably should have waited to use Acheron's ult. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Needs a little more heat. It's just a twin of us.
Oh, okay, calm down, calm down.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the...
I weep for the departed.
This probably won't kill him, but it'll still do good damage.
Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Damn, only 94k?
Constant on the flame chase journey.
In the mood for another
You haven't lost nearly enough.
Let the enemy strike first. Let's add more seasoning.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed,
Deal the
too
final
slow.
blow. Okay, that didn't kill him, never mind.
Time for a buzz.
Half the work is already done. Existence
Deal the
is
final
fleeting
blow.
as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
This ends
Now, with your corpse, I'll ignite the dawn!
Yes, please take this thing down.
How is this possible?
Oh, what the? What?
The sons of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Might be trickier to crack.
I'm sorry, did this guy have 2 toughness bars?
Time for a buzz.
Better to make no move than wait for your move. Needs a little more heat. I'm honored by your presence, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Oh my god, I actually did good damage.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. The two shall fall.
Oh my god, 510k damage.
The yoke.
Shackle Shadow Stay, what is that?
Suffering is eternal.
If they defeat targets, I could do that. Oh boy, this is... I don't think I can do that.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh god. Come on, Jiaocho. Give me those stacks, yes! Oh my god, please calm down.
Let the enemy strike first. And let's add more seasoning.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. The two shall fall.
No, Jiaocho!
Can you let me have some fun this time?
I have to basic attack this. It literally oh my god. Oh, Castrovis!
Not rest until my wishes.
It literally anyone but Jiaocho.
Again?
I told you not to hit him! Oh my god!
Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Not enough. This form shall fuel the fire.
Oh my god.
Burn unceasing.
No, stop summoning these guys! Oh, Gallagher, please!
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Did you come here of your own? From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Can you let me have some fun this time? This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign. The two shall fall.
Oh my god, yeah, keep breaking. I have to basic attack. Oh my god, please survive.
How's this taste?
Good as new.
Let the fires of fury devour me!
Please survive! Oh my god!
Seared upon this burning world! Nice like a good
Yeah, I'm
brew,
gonna do the
my
Galgo
friends.
ult.
Indulge yourself!
Sisters, fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
It ain't over yet!
More enemies.
Suffering.
Oh my god, you're so close to
This combat
breaking.
needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
I like that confidence.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
So, time to mix things up.
Good as new.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh my god, I'm one away.
How familiar.
Jesus Christ, man.
This combat needs at this speed, too slow.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
That's what you got. How's this taste?
Another jerk system is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Let's kick things off with you. The confidence. Score.
You're so annoying.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
More enemy time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Torment. Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
My fury.
Oh my god. It's literally 1%! Okay, okay, I can do this, I can do this.
Time to mix things up.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh my god.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Oh my god, that was the final hit.
We witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. At last, Amphoreus' fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphoreus, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Final era nova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphoreus' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could.
Best choices.
But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. This burn mark.
Oh my god.
Flickering cube.
I didn't even see it for a sec.
You're not a tide at all.
So that's what these cube things are. Oh, you hear the music?
They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along.
Oh, what did you just say? Oh.
Is that Amphoreus crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphoreus, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within.
There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphoreus is merely a larger ID Cilicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
Damn. Like, this whole world, everything that occurred is just one big experiment. Damn.
Answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphoreus has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return,
the cycle begins again.
We become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Holy crap.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphoreus' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphoreus is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each
Oh my god,
child.
I've been recording for 3 hours now.
The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself.
You mean Nanook?
And Amphoreus's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe.
You're saying the golden blood is from Nanook?
Amphoreus has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496.
What?
Philia 093.
What are these Xbox 360 generated names?
No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphoreus's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphoreus is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphoreus, right?
Oh, someone's mad.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Aeons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphoreus.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars?
Well, yeah.
What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple.
But we're not gonna tell ya.
Ha! Oh!
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphoreus, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphoreus's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
He disappears.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm.
Yeah, I do have to admit, you are pretty charming.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel, to prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphoreus welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past, and forge ahead.
pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, we're in countless stories, each alike yet unique. Everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphoreus' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis.
You're still alive? Oh my god! What the heck is this?
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this immortal eternal and follows in our footprint to write a new thing and whatever was.
Zero?
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Oh my god!
You think so too, right?
Oh, Sairidi! Oh my god!
The world is collapsing, and the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Oh, what the heck?
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger. Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins? Will you see the motivation I gave you?
Oh my god, how when can I finally end the recording? Like, I know this is all so intense, but geez Louise, it's been 3 hours since I started recording.
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness, sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
Then go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. So, time retreated behind me.
Just let me.
Until it reached the origin, where nothing ever
That's
existed.
good. I've waited this long. I cannot
Just as
patience.
Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the Light Calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Saritra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first
coming out in the next
flame
patch.
chase journey, sealed away in history.
Well, that's eternal recurrence.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphoreus are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Isn't this Hyceland's?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Saritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here,
Yeah,
no
this
need
is
for
Hysolence.
formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me Hysolence, nameless swordmaster.
Hysolence.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one.
You look cool,
But I
by
won't
the
question
way.
you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Hynan? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Technique. Well, finally.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Later, I am finally going to end it off here because it has been almost 3.5 hours since I started recording. Now I am tired and hungry. So, wow, that twist though, like the truth about Amphoreus though, that was, yeah, let's be clear, I am definitely going to split the recording into 2 parts. But geez, the truth about Amphoreus being just one big old experiment, like a never-ending cycle, that was... wow. Anyways, I don't want to talk too long, so... hope you all enjoyed this video of Honkai Star Rail. Hope you all liked and subscribed, and have a good night everyone. Peace out.